Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today we're going to be exploring your special person's secret thoughts about you. So this could be your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush. How do they secretly think and feel about you at this time? So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's already part of this amazing global family. I just want to thank you for being here and tell you how much it means to me to have you, and that it's my absolute passion and purpose to be doing these readings for you. So there are 3 goddesses for you to choose from today, but you can pick them all, right? You can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, or choose them all and take the messages that resonate for you. So please do be gentle with yourself. This is a general reading, but if you're at that point where you have watched a lot of general readings and you still don't have clarity for your unique situation and your journey with this person, you might be feeling really emotionally exhausted, really heartbroken. You could be in separation or in challenge, and you just need answers. You need to know what is going on so you can move forward. And if you're at that point, I do recommend that you have a private reading with me. I do video recorded as well as the live reading experience, which is my absolute favorite because I love to see you in person on video call, and Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. I'm one of the few people who offers that because I feel that it is so deeply healing and transforming. So if you'd like to learn more about that, you can go to livetarot.com/readings. All right, so without further ado, if you'd like to take a deep breath, meditate, see which of these goddesses that you feel most intuitively attracted to. So for group number 1, we have Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. For group number 2, we have Green Tara. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. And for group number 3, we have Cordelia. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So go ahead and make your selection and we will get started with Athena. All right, my beautiful group 1 that chose Athena. Let's see, what are their secret thoughts about you? What are their secret thoughts about you? Group 1. So we have judgment. We have the Chariot, okay? This is 2 major arcana, so we're already seeing some big spiritual shifts going on here in this connection. Wow, we have the World, okay? 3rd major arcana, amazing. And we have the Queen of Cups, wow. Okay, so group number 1, your person, in their secret thoughts of you, there is tremendous momentum here in their thoughts of you, okay? So this person is thinking of you constantly, okay? For some of you, there may have been some sort of ending in this connection at this time or some sort of a challenge in this connection. But I feel like in their secret thoughts of you, this person is definitely plotting how to actually get back into your world, into your good graces, okay? So I do feel that this person, something may have happened here where they may have behaved in some sort of way that was very much resistant. Okay, I'm getting a lot of energy from this person that the reason why they are going through such a transformation with this Judgment, Chariot, and World is because they have been very resistant in this cycle of their life. Whatever they're going through right now, there's just been a lot of resistance within them. So this person may be somebody who is like a runner, like they may run from their emotions. When things get very intense, this person may be at a place in their life and in the development of their soul where they're just not able to handle deep emotion. With this Queen of Cups energy, I feel like you have been the catalyst for that. There's something about you. There's something about your heart, your beauty, your soul, who you are, that is making this person feel very deeply, that is bringing out certain emotions in this person that may have been dormant or asleep for a long time. I feel like this person has definitely, before they met you, been going through a time of maybe not being really in touch with their emotions. I feel like they may have gone through a lot of turmoil in their life that have led them to, just run from things. I do feel that this person, again, in whatever has been the phase of their life before they met you, they may have had a lot of drama, a lot of things going on, and a lot of difficulties or challenges. And because of that, they have kind of gotten into a pattern of running. Okay, maybe they haven't been able to really confront those challenges. Okay, they definitely want a new beginning with this Judgment. It's like they wish that they could press the reset button on their life as well as press the reset button with you. I feel like they just had a lot of stuff that they were running from that they didn't want to confront, they didn't want to acknowledge or talk about, but you can only run for so long. And I feel like as they kind of literally were running away from other things, they may have literally smashed into you, like energetically, even physically. You might have even bumped into each other and somewhere, somehow. And then that sent them on a new journey, that sent you into a new journey. And I feel like maybe this journey has opened up a lot of those raw emotions within this person. It's almost like meeting you, Group 1, has made them even more aware of the things that they were resistant to or running from, and that they need to open up their heart now, that they need to open up these emotions if they ever want to move forward in life. With this Chariot's energy, I feel like in their secret thoughts about you, this person, if they have ended things with you or you've ended things with them, or maybe you're going through a challenge right now, they are very much secretly thinking about, how can I make this better? How can we actually move forward together? Because my life has been so crappy for so long. I feel like with this World's energy, this person has definitely been also feeling very alone in the world. Okay, very much struggling, having nobody to talk to. I do feel that for some of you, this person does isolate themselves because they tend to be a runner. When they run from those emotions, when they run from these difficult things that they have, that they can't talk about, they may tend to isolate themselves. They may tend to kind of be in that energy of like, it's better that I just deal with this on my own. So as a result of that, I feel like there's pros and cons to everything, but the con to that is that they do feel very alone. The more that they've isolated themselves, the more alone they've been feeling in the world, and the more they want to have contact. They want to have connection. And I think they've struggled with having that contact or connection with anybody. And with you, that struggle feels a lot easier. Okay, I feel like they can definitely connect with you in a way that they just cannot connect with anybody else. There's something very special about you. I feel like that's why we're getting that Queen of Cups energy. Now, this person may have been also having a lot of turmoil in their finances and career. And for some of you, this may be due to some sort of ending of a relationship. They may have, been through a difficult divorce, or they may have been through like employment issues, where they just couldn't catch a break. Maybe they were laid off. Maybe they lost their job. Maybe their business wasn't doing well, but they also feel like there's been a lot of instability in their life, and a lot of things that have made them want to run. For some of you, this person may have left some very difficult jobs where they felt like they weren't getting, nobody was appreciating them. They weren't being paid what they're worth. So I feel like this person may also not have told you that they're going through some very difficult financial or career issues, like difficult times financially where they feel like they're struggling. And that might be another reason why they have also isolated themselves in the world, where they just feel like they don't have much to give. They wish they could. But again, I feel like that's why we're getting them in this Judgment and Chariots energy. It's like they really want to hit that reset. They really want to move forward. I feel like in their secret thoughts of you, there's a little bit of shame around where they are in their life right now. If they feel like they can't really give you or offer you the kind of love, relationship, or situation that you may deserve. See, take a breather. So there's been a lot of stress in this person's life, and you may know this already, right? You may know that, in their resistance, in their running, it has been a very stressful time. And maybe as they have isolated themselves, that is their way of relaxing or taking a breath. And I feel like they really do feel like with you, they can take that breath. Like with you, they felt like they could finally relax. They felt like, maybe things could be okay. There was something about you that made them also feel very emotionally accepted. Again, with this Queen of Cups energy, I just feel like you brought out a very nurturing, very safe space in this person. In your presence, in this connection with you, in loving you, I feel like this person has felt like maybe they can finally catch a breath. Like finally they can feel accepted, they can feel nurtured. And I feel like they wanted to also give you that in return. They wanted to make you feel like you can also have a safe space with them. They wanted to be that space for you, and they felt like you were that space with them. Spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. So also in their secret thoughts of you, I think they regret that maybe they weren't able to spend quality time with you, or they haven't so far, and they want to spend more quality time with you. I feel like maybe there is an energy here of the two of you both wanting to move forward together with this Chariots energy, but also feeling like there's been a lack of the opportunity to do so. Again, maybe there's been a lot of stress here. Maybe this person has been very distracted by work, by family, by finances. Maybe they just have felt so under pressure and unstable when it comes to their material life that they haven't been able to give you the time, the quality of time, the quality of attention that you deserve. And I feel like in their secret thoughts of you, they really do regret that. They realize that maybe they haven't prioritized you, that it's time to make this a priority. It's time to make you a priority. And maybe you step back from this person because you felt like they weren't making you a priority, or they weren't able to do so. And for some of you, I do feel like there is a third party energy here. Okay, I feel that very strongly. Like with this Judgment, I feel like if this person is involved in a third party, or you are, maybe both of you are very much coming into this realization that you want a new beginning, that you want a second chance here at a life that you really deserve. So I feel like this person, if they're in a third party or you're in a third party, they still see you as the person who owns their heart. Like their heart is with you. Even though their body, their physical presence may be with somebody else, their heart is very much with you, and they are very much wanting to move forward with you. But they also feel like in order to do that, they need to kind of, fix their world. They need to be in a place in their world where they are available, both physically and emotionally, not just kind of there for you emotionally, but not there for you physically. Now, this person may also be dealing with some sort of temper issues. They may have a lot of anger around all of the things that have been holding them back. Okay, so whether it's a third party or not, this person definitely has to deal with certain type of anger or frustration around what has not been working out in their life. See, don't allow anger to rule you. Keep your temper. So I feel like this person, they know that maybe they have been triggered lately. Maybe they have been carrying around a lot of anger or resentment, and it's not towards you. It may be towards other people or other events or situations in their life, but maybe it has come out also in your presence, or maybe somehow, they got triggered and they got angry at you, and you felt like you were being blamed for something that you never did, or that something that happened long before they met you. So I feel like they're also figuring out the fact that they can't do that there's some lingering negative energy around the things that they feel have been holding them back, or the things that they have been running from. So there is regret there around, if they were very angry, if they didn't know how to handle that anger, if words were spoken. So let's get some specific thoughts, like what are some actual thoughts that they're thinking right now. And if you could take a moment to give this video a like, as well as a subscribe. You have no idea how much it literally helps me, my kids, and the channel. And we are all so appreciative for your support. I feel safe confiding in you. I trust you completely. I can share all of my secrets with you. I don't know if I can live up to your image of me. I'm afraid that I won't be good enough for you. Okay, so take these, they're very specific. Take them as they resonate for your situation. When times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. Wow. So what are their secret thoughts about any action they wish to take next towards you and this connection? So this one just jumped right out. So I feel like if there has been any drama or obstacles that have really gotten in the way of the two of you going into this Chariot's energy of moving forward, your person very much wants to rise above that. Okay, so in their secret thoughts, they're also very much trying to figure out what can be done here. Okay, what actions can be taken to rise above any of the, kind of BS that may be floating around right now that may be getting in the way of this connection moving forward. So another energy of wanting to ascend and rise above. Wow, this is two energies, okay? So I do feel that maybe the two of you have been very much experiencing some sort of drama, resistance, negativity that is holding you back or holding you down. And this person very much is now desiring to rise above those things, to leave them behind and to elevate, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Inner child. Okay, so this person, there's something about you, group one, that just brings out the peace, the love, the happiness, and the joy, that inner child in this person. There's something about you that really speaks to that part of this person that still believes in love, that still wants love and romance and fun and playfulness. And I really do believe that they want to bring this out between the two of you. They want to bring out that sense of fun. There's been a lot of heaviness here. There's been a lot of struggling energy. This person wants to bring back that sense of wonder, joy, and magic, and they want to experience that with you. Yeah, so there's been a lot of unawakened energy, and I feel like that is what is on its way out. Like that, this is definitely the energy of the running, right? Like this person running and trying to hide and just, trying to resist. And I feel like that resistance is finally coming down because they realize that the more that they have been doing that, the more it has kept them unawakened to what is possible for their life. It's kept them unawakened to moving forward, moving out of all of this very kind of heavy energy that has been weighing them down. So I feel like the main point here and the final point here is that there is an energy from your person, this desire and their secret thoughts about you to finally rise above, and finally embrace this beautiful love that they have and that they feel with you. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do a video reading or the live reading experience. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. These are great problem solvers at home when you need urgent answers to your questions. You can also order the beautiful blessed twin flame necklace, which is a lovely manifesting piece. So I've created a lot of these things to help you at livetarot.com. So make sure you go there, and I call it the magic. So make sure you go there and check out all of the magic there. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. All right, my beautiful group 2 that chose green Tara. What are their secret thoughts about you? What are their secret thoughts? We have the Page of Swords. We have the Three of Wands. We have the High Priestess. And we have Justice. All right, so I feel like this person really does know that they have been unfair to you in some way. Okay, something's happened here, or something is going on in this situation where there is a deep sense of injustice or unfairness. Now, I don't know why, but for some of you, I feel, and this is not for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like maybe this person blocked you or stopped communicating with you, and then you blocked them, or maybe you had to block them first because there was just too much turmoil going on. But whatever it was, I feel like there has been a definite kind of lull or delay in communication here. And this person, in their secret thoughts about you, I feel like they feel very guilty about that. Okay, they feel very guilty. They know that they've been unfair. They know that they treated you in a way that is unfair, because I feel like they really have been holding back what they truly think and feel. Okay, there's a definite energy here of miscommunication, lack of communication, a sense of, making you wait too long to hear from them, which is also very unfair. And it's so unfortunate because I feel like they're really in this energy of asking themselves, why is it that they do these things? I get this energy from this person that sometimes they behave in these ways and they themselves don't even know why they're doing it. I feel like they're really coming into this phase of this relationship and in their own life where it's time for them to kind of dig deep into themselves and ask themselves why they tend to self-sabotage. I feel like this person, in their secret thoughts of you, they're realizing that maybe they have a very self-sabotaging energy. And I think they probably didn't realize this until things got deeper with you. I feel like in their secret thoughts, they're starting to realize that, wait a second, maybe I'm my own worst enemy. Maybe I'm the one who keeps blowing things up and I don't even know why. And I feel like with that High Priestess, again, there's a combination energy there where that High Priestess really is about like how deeply they feel connected to you. They do feel that you guys have a very deep like soul relationship, whatever that looks like or feels like for them. They may not have, heard the term or know the term twin flame, but they may feel that there's something very unique and different and deep about the connection with you, who you are, and how they feel about you. So I feel like maybe this depth is something that they really haven't felt in a very long time. And so as you guys started to get closer, as this person started allowing you deeper into their life and you started allowing them deeper into your soul, I feel like this person may have been very much triggered by that because they're just not used to opening up so easily with this Page of Swords energy. They may be somebody who struggles to communicate. They may be somebody who can come across as immature in the way that they communicate. It's almost like, I also feel like they also, I'm getting this energy from the owl on this card, that they may be very good at acting like they're very wise. You know, they may come across as somebody who is very experienced, very wise. They've been through a lot of stuff in their life. They may come across like that person, but I feel like it may be a bit of a mask that hides underneath it a deep level of insecurity and a deep level of immaturity. So I feel like this person may go around in the world acting like, hey, you know, I've got it going on. You know, I've been through a lot, therefore I'm really smart. Therefore I'm really wise. I've been through all kinds of stuff. I've proved myself in the world. Like, they may have that kind of persona of somebody who comes off as maybe a little bit on the harder side, you know. They may come across as a challenge. You know, somebody who is, and that there may be something very sexy about that. Like, they may come across as somebody who's sexy because they're a challenge, because they're tough, because they've been through a lot and they seem like they're wise. But I feel like all of that really does hide that underneath they are very insecure, self-sabotaging. And when things get tough, they act sometimes in an immature way. They're not able to communicate. So in their secret thoughts, I think they're finally beginning to admit these things about themselves, because they realize that they may have definitely made you wait, kept you like on hold, kept you hanging, and that it wasn't fair at all of them to do that to you. So see, I feel like this person very much understands that you may have had to free yourself from them. They may have been very self-sabotaging, and you may have very much realized that this person is so insecure that they start behaving in a sabotaging way, that when they get close to me, they try to figure out a way to stop it. Okay, so you may have said, it's time for me to take control, and I may have to block this person. You may have blocked them, or again, there may be some mutual blocking. So I feel like in their secret thoughts of you, they also understand, and they are very kind of embarrassed by the way that you may have decided to just free yourself from this. Like, you may have just dropped this person because you said, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. So if that is the case, this person really had a wake-up call. Okay, they really had a wake-up call from you, maybe blocking them or dropping them or saying, look, you know what, I deserve to be treated fairly. You know, you need to make a final decision. Like, you need to communicate with me. Is it a yes? Is it a no? Are you in or are you out? Or maybe you feel like that's something that you do need to say, and maybe you have been planning to say that to them. So either way, I feel like this person is starting to feel that embarrassment of, hey, I screwed this up, you know, and maybe I need to also start taking control of my life and not letting my fears and my self-sabotage get in the way. Unleash your kindest self. So I do feel like this person may have struggled with being kind to you. Maybe maybe the things that are haunting them, maybe their demons, their issues have made them come across, like I said before, as somebody who is a little bit hardened by life, a little bit on that tough exterior. See, this is why I really felt very strongly that this person, while they may be kind of sexy and exciting and mysterious, they may not come across as the most kind-hearted person. They may not come across as the nicest person. I'm not saying they're a bad person or that they're not nice, but I feel like in their secret thoughts of you, they're also realizing that they may need to soften who they are. They may come across a little bit harsh, or maybe their behavior comes across as a little too tough, a little too demanding, a little too quick to judge maybe. And that might come from their past, situations, their past journey. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. So see, I feel like, and this is interesting, this is similar even to group one's reading where, this person may come across as a little bit hard, a little bit harsh, and not all that kind because they have been driving themselves for a very long time. So again, they may act like, they've achieved a lot, and maybe they have. Maybe they've been a hustler. Maybe they've worked really hard. They act like they're really wise. They're really strong. But maybe now that they have been driving themselves so hard, I feel like in their secret thoughts, they also realize that it's time to finally just drop the BS, drop that hard exterior and start to relax inside. Maybe take a breath, focus on kindness, peace, focus on being with you in a more relaxed way. I feel like maybe they have been very intense with you. Again, throughout this reading, I just get the energy that this person can be quite intense, okay? And if they have achieved a lot in life, or if they have worked really hard, that intensity got them to a certain place, but it's not really helping them in romance. It's not helping them in love. And I feel like in their secret thoughts of you, they've also realized that their intensity has maybe gotten in the way, maybe not helped this relationship. I want to be a queen, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. So see, this person is very fiercely independent. I feel like they are, and again, we're getting that from that free yourself as well. This person is used to being very independent. They're used to always declaring their freedom. They're used to getting things the way they want and having their way. And I think that they have struggled to let go of some of the control that they're used to having, and realizing that you can't really behave like that in a romantic relationship. So they may be very boss energy. They may be somebody who's used to getting what they want, but they are also somebody who needs to understand that in their relationship with you, it is not a one-way street, right? They have to give. They have to open up, they have to communicate, and it is a partnership. It is not them being in this boss, queen, or king energy, right? It's not about them constantly asserting their freedom and their control. So let's get some specific secret thoughts from them. And if you could take a second to give this video a like and to subscribe, you have no idea how much it helps me, my kids, and the channel. We are all so greatly appreciative of your support. I'm tortured by visions of the life we almost had. We could have been so happy together, and I destroyed it. Okay, so take these as they resonate. They're specific, right? So take them as they resonate for your situation. Maybe we're too different. That's why we disagree and feel distant from each other. So that actually could be because, right, this entire reading, this person's energy is definitely more of a challenging one. So, you may be a more laid back energy, and this person may be more of an intense energy, right? Or maybe both of you are intense, and that's why you butt heads as well. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you too much. So there's definitely a lot of longing here, a lot of longing energy. So let's take a look at their secret thoughts about any action they wish to take next towards you. What do they wish to do? What are their secret thoughts about that, Spirit? So they may be wanting to start to soften things with you. Again, I definitely feel like this person may have been very harsh or hard in their energy. Very maybe needing to control, needing to have their opinions met, their desires met, and not as willing to give or communicate. So I feel like this person may be wanting to, lighten things up with you, maybe spend time with you, go out with friends, go out and have a good time, and, just try to find the fun and the relaxation. To me, this is an energy, again, a continuation of this rest and relaxation, where maybe things are just so intense between the two of you that you guys need to just take a chill pill, right? I feel like this person realizes that maybe it's time to just chillax and maybe focus on having fun with you and making that energy a lot softer, especially if you guys have been blocking each other or there was some, negativity there. Yeah, they still feel very, very connected to you in the 5D. Okay, so to me, this is also another extension of that high priestess energy. They feel that you have a soul connection with them. If you are separated at this time, they may be dreaming of you. They may be seeing your name, hearing songs. There's some sort of synchronicity that is going on here, and it is reminding them again and again of you. So you're very much on their mind. See, they have a lot of regrets, okay? So they may come to you and tell you how regretful they are about how intense or harsh or uncommunicative they have been. Especially, again, if they have blocked you or stopped communicating, they want to tell you how much they regret it. And they want to say yes, or they want you to say yes. Okay, so they may be asking you to come back into your life. They may be asking you for forgiveness. They may come to you and ask you to work it out with them. They may even come to you and say, I am ready to be fully communicative. Like, I've been holding back. I know I've been stubborn. I know I've been difficult. And I'm tired of it. I feel like this person, they've been holding on to this intense, tough energy around themselves for so long. And of course, there is a resistance in that. And I feel like it has really weared them down. It has tired them out. And I feel like now they're ready to kind of start relaxing into what a real relationship is like, relaxing into the free exchange of love and acceptance, right? None of this like, it's my opinion, it's my way, I need to have my needs met. Like, there's just that softening around that harsh energy and this understanding that that energy is not going to get you anywhere. You have to say yes to love. You have to say yes to life. You have to soften and allow love in. And I feel like that is where this regret has brought them. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, I offer video recorded as well as the live reading experience. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers at home. Also, make sure to go to livetarot.com and check out the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which is a beautiful manifesting piece. I've created a lot of things there to help you on this journey. I just call them magical because they really are. So make sure you go to livetarot.com and check out everything. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. All right, my beautiful group 3 that chose Cordelia. Let's see, what are their secret thoughts about you? What are their secret thoughts about group 3? We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Wheel. And we have the Empress. Interesting. All right, so I do feel for many of you there is some sort of a third-party situation here. It doesn't have to be, but there is a special message here for those of you who are in that situation. I feel like for some of you, maybe you have met this person at work. Whether or not it's a third party or not, maybe you met through some sort of a work situation. indirectly or directly, but there is definitely something here about this desire for you. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like there is somebody at this person again is somebody that you have worked with in some capacity, and they may be fantasizing about you at this time. Okay, so for some of you, there is an actual third party situation that this person is trying to navigate, where there is something between the two of you that is acknowledged, like you've talked about it, you've dealt with it in some way. For others of you, this person is not in a situationship with you, but they are very tempted, and you are very tempted. So you guys are constantly thinking about each other. You guys are very attracted to each other. For those of you who this is not a third party, there is definitely something going on between the two of you where there's a very deep longing. It's like, there's a high level of attraction. There's a high level of wanting to physically connect. I feel like with this Queen of Wands and this Empress, there's definitely a very deep physical and emotional attraction. I feel like this person is very much secretly longing for you and fantasizing about what it would be like to actually have a life with you with this wheel. So I feel like your person, wherever they are in their life right now, they're not very happy. Okay, they're not very satisfied with their current life situation. Now, it may be a combination of them having, I feel like for many of you, it's a combination of them either having a very difficult material life. Maybe their work is not happy for them. Maybe they're having some financial problems. For others of you, I feel like they're very dominated by their work. Like this person could be a workaholic type of a person, right? Where they are more used to getting their satisfaction from being out there in the world taking action. So this person could be very much of an action taker, but they're not good at acknowledging their emotions as much. Okay, they could be very earthy, very kind of down to earth, very business-like. Like, it's like that is their comfort zone. I really do feel for many of you, and again, doesn't matter if it's third party or not. Your person is somebody who is very practical, who is very down to earth, and can often get lost in their work, and that is their safety zone for them. Right? Like they're very comfortable in what they do in their material world, and they let that kind of dictate their life because it feels safer to them than to really open up their heart to this Empress energy, which is really a very big, powerful, transformative energy about having the guts to create something bigger. To create something that is all about your emotions, your body, in a different way. Okay, it's not just the same as creating something that is your career or creating money, although the Empress is about abundance as well. But I feel like your person kind of has that down. I feel like if they are coming from this Queen of Wands energy themselves, they're definitely an action taker. They may have those things down, but where they may not be so good is in creating an abundance of love, creating an abundance of emotional openness in their life. Okay. And for those of you who there is a specific third party, I feel like this Queen of Wands energy may be that third party showing up. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could even be a difficult other feminine in your person's life, a feminine who is very domineering or very aggressive in some way. Okay. That it is hard for them to look beyond this, whoever this person is. Okay, so that's a special message for some of you. But I feel like this person, they long to have a new era in their life with this wheel card. I feel like they long for having a new experience when it comes to you. There's something about you that has opened up their mind to their life taking a different path or a new path. Because again, I feel like this person may have worked very hard on their earthly path. So their finances, their home, their material stuff. But I feel like in doing that, they have kind of sacrificed that emotional satisfaction. And now with you, they're seeing the opportunity to have that. See? So I feel like this person may have been putting off love for quite a while in their life. They may have been pursuing other things, and it was easy for them to put love on the back burner. And I feel like in their secret thoughts of you, there's something so beautiful and wonderful about you that is making them come back to that idea of, hey, wait a second, I've done a lot of other stuff in life. Maybe it's time I open my heart to love as well, because I deserve love. I hope that I am lovable. I feel like in their secret thoughts of you, they're very much, coming into that idea of like, am I lovable? Maybe I haven't had a relationship in a while. For those of you, this is not a third party, right? This person may have been shut off from love for a while. And so now they're asking themselves, okay, I haven't done this in a while. Am I lovable? Like, I feel like I am. I feel like I deserve love. Maybe I've turned this thing off for too long in my life. Now, for those of you who there is a third party, I feel like that you deserve love energy is very much about the fact that they may not be getting any love from the person that they're with. Okay, so they might be in a third party situation where it's some sort of a roommate situation. It's some sort of like a, there's no communication. They're just kind of there because they're there, but there is actually no real love there. So this person hasn't felt love from whoever they're with in a long time. Right? So now they're also, in how they feel about you, they're asking themselves the question, don't I deserve love? Because I haven't had it for a very long time. See, take inspired action. So this person definitely in their secret thoughts of you are considering what action needs to be taken now. Maybe they haven't been able to take action towards you in the way that you want. Maybe their actions have been very off and on, in and out. Now that could be either because there's a third party or because they're just not good at taking action towards love. It's interesting because I feel like this person is very good at taking action in the outside world, but they may not be very good at taking action towards their emotions, towards what they want for their heart. So I feel like in their secret thoughts of you, they're definitely trying to figure out, is it time for me to finally take action towards something that has to do with the love that I feel, something that has to do with wanting to step into a romance, wanting to open up my heart to something. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So see, this is why I feel like this person, I think I said this before, they definitely have this dream of what a romance with you, a relationship would actually be like. I think in their secret thoughts, they are fantasizing about what it would be like to finally let real love enter their lives. Again, whether it's a third party or not. I think the desire to dream of what love could be like is very, very real in this person. Either way, I feel like this person has not felt deep love in a very long time, whether they're single or whether they're involved. They have not felt true and deep love for a very long time in their life. And so now it's becoming something that they dream about. It's something that they are, wanting to explore. Like, is it possible? Can I open the door to this? Is it something that can come out of the dream world and actually become real? Can I really have this? I feel like these are the questions that they are definitely asking themselves, painting the roses red, covering up errors. So they feel like they've made a lot of mistakes, okay? I feel like when it comes to love, this person may have maybe shut themselves off from it for a very long time. I'm focused more on, taking action in the world, achieving things in the world. Maybe they've become a workaholic because they need to forget about or set aside in some way the mistakes that they have made in love before. I feel like this person feels like they have been unlucky in love. They have made too many mistakes. I am getting an energy of like feeling embarrassed or a little bit ashamed about the ways in which maybe they have failed at love, or in their mind. Like, we may not think they failed, but in their mind, because I feel like they do have a very strong energy of being kind of like a hustling energy, getting things done, going out, really trying to make a mark in their world. I feel like when they fail at love, or when when they've experienced breakups or disappointments or heartbreaks, they've really taken it very deeply to heart. It has made them feel like they have personally failed, even if it wasn't in their hands, even if, things went wrong. They feel like they took it very hard on themselves, and they feel like they made a lot of mistakes. And that is why maybe they have avoided being in a romantic relationship, because they didn't want to keep making those mistakes. It just was too painful. So let's get their specific secret thoughts. And if you could take a moment to give this video a like and also subscribe, you have no idea how much it helps me, my kids, the channel. We are all so grateful to you. I pushed you away because I was scared to commit to a real relationship. Wow, I feel like that's very much in alignment with what we've been seeing throughout this reading. Wow. Please give me a second chance. I still love you and want to start over. I want to share my life with you. So take these as they resonate for your situation. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. So hopefully they will actually get the courage and not be afraid of that rejection if you are separated at this time. I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye. So let's take a look at their secret thoughts of any kind of action that they wish to take next towards you. What are they thinking secretly about any actions they wish to take? Oh my gosh, beautiful. Beautiful. So even if you don't have to believe in twin flames, they may not even know or believe. I feel like this is a beautiful card that rarely comes up. So when it does, it's very special. And what this shows is that they really do feel a very deep connection to you. And this deep connection that they feel may have awakened in them the desire to come out of that either workaholic energy, or to come out of that energy of like not giving romance a chance, not giving love a chance because they've made too many mistakes in the past. This might also, if they're in a third party, really inspire them to come out into I deserve love. I haven't had love for so long. I've been accepting so much less in my life. This may inspire them to finally come forward and claim this relationship, claim this beautiful connection, and see it through and give it a chance, give it a chance to work out. See? So they've definitely they understand that they have been in a cycle, and they've put themselves in this cycle. Whether it's a cycle of working too much and putting off love, whether it's a cycle of being in a bad situation somewhere where you feel like you're stuck and you can't get out. I feel like this love in their secret thoughts is also inspiring them to finally leave whatever cycle that they have been in, whatever negative cycle that is affecting their life and this relationship. I feel like your person is starting to get very restless and wanting to free themselves from whatever is holding you guys back, or whatever is keeping you guys separated, or maybe in and out in your communication at this time. So I feel like this person is starting to feel like they may want to separate. If they are in a third party, they may want to separate from the person that they're with, because again, this twin flame energy, this deep soul connection energy is finally opening them up to the possibilities. I feel like they want to separate from whatever is holding them back and get out of that cycle. Now, whether it is a person, and again, this third party doesn't have to be romantic. It can even be any kind of very difficult person in their life that is keeping them held back, right? And they know is manipulating them in some way or is trying to control the situation in some way. So they may want to separate out from whatever that negative cycle has been. And I feel like if they are separated from you, they want that separation to end. It is a cycle that needs to end. Yeah. So see, they've been very hesitant. They know this. Okay, we're getting past heartbreak, broken trust. So again, that to me goes back to the mistakes and the failures that they felt that they have made in their past. They know that they have been very hesitant because of those mistakes and failures. So I feel like they are ready to now come out of that. Like they're ready to, let anything more now hold them back. I feel like they've been held back for a very long time. And to me, it comes full circle back to this Empress energy. To me, this is the energy of finally creating the love that you want, creating the life that you want, no longer being held back by these cycles of failure or cycles of hesitation, right? The Empress is where it's at. This is where they wish to be. And I feel like they are working themselves towards that with you. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do a video recorded or a live reading, or you can order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers at home. You can also check out the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which is a beautiful manifesting piece. So I've created all of these things to support you over at livetarot.com. I like to call them magical, so make sure you go and check out the magic there. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.